the NCP on the supplementary demands. I would first do understand that this budget has exceptional. Globally, the pandemic put state everything and family pressures. So during these challenging times, and I, Gadkari ji, so Maharaj, for giving a very good budget during these to work closer with this cooperative federalism and in each other in these challenges, really the need of the hour. I would like to just highlight a few and to deliver. Two people really suffer. I would like to go back to just to highlight them and read them with spoke in his speech. I think he talked about fiscal deficit and he talked about monetizing. We are not against monetizing. Someone else from the other side immediately corrected and said, "Aapke time mein zarur hamare." It was a very progressive policy that was done of structuring and trying out people models. I think the concern that he was raising was that time is an extra aggressive effort to monetize, especially in departments with railways, telecom, road, power, youth, civil aviation, petroleum, shipping and ports. And if the Honorable Minister would kindly is an LI. Now, I understand that a certain amount of disinvestment, tower when we are all in the global game, but aggressively from what we read papers, why is this government in such a big hurry for 8 mantralayas, 8 ministries that are all lucrative businesses for the government and LIC? So if you could clarify this question.
Sir, अंत में बोले
I just want to clarify that the LIC is not privatization, ma'am.
Since the members asked for the clarification, I would allow Minister to clarify. If the clarification was
for us.
Yeah.
मैंने सिर्फ इतना ही कहना है कि LIC की कोई प्राइवेटाइजेशन नहीं हो रही, तो केवल पब्लिक इशू आने की बात हो रही।
IPO
दोनों में बहुत अंतर है। IPO
Still, the government shares would be diluted. Still, we're not selling it completely, but net comes back.
But that's how money is raised.
Yeah, but that could be a rule, but we have serious concerns about it. That's all we're trying. The other point which he made, I think with the honor also clarified, the money given. I think the point I was trying, compared to America, so I mean, made in accounts which was okay, you are also a part. Talked about every household and every citizen of India must count. Started at that time. Anyway, governance is something which is continued. But you did started, you continued it. So we are very flattered that you took few of our policies. We're very happy about it. But the point I think he was trying to make is 6,000 rupees is not enough. You gave 500 rupees 3 times, so it's 1,500 rupees. Is really not enough. So I think the point he was trying to drive was it a chicken feed. If I think we need a lot more money invested in the system for the economy to boom. Otherwise, it's not going to take off. The other point he made was about petrol and diesel. I won't go, he's already spoken, but I would like to make a small intervention for LPG. This is very, very important, and I'm so glad there's a lady sitting at the helm of affairs, so she will probably understand much faster than any other. I don't want to get into the gender trap, but we do balance our homes. I still remember the Honorable Prime Minister had come for Kala Yojana program to Maharashtra. It was a very big program. We were also excited about it, and अच्छे को तो अच्छा बोलना ही चाहिए with the right intention. He had given 8 crore Ujjwala Yojana connection. That connection was given in Maharashtra. And this story was done by Mr. Krishna Kende. I would like to thank him because he did this story very effectively. And he said there was a lady called Aisha Sheikh who lived in Ajanta. She got that thing. And she said that cylinder तो पहली बार मिल गया, लेकिन अभी भाव 800 घर में वो रहती है, उसका भाड़ा 600 रुपया है, सिलेंडर का भाव 800 रुपया है। तो अभी सिलेंडर घर में रहे कि खाना खा के पकाए, क्या करे? So I think you need to clarify this stand. And there's another lady, Mandabai from Paitan. I'm purposely giving the names, so they are not hypothetical. This is Ujjwala scheme. Sir, cabinet ministers heckle करे तो क्या कुछ बचा ही नहीं फिर पार्लियामेंट डेमोक्रेसी. So this Mandabai from Paitan and Aisha Sheikh from Ajanta, these were given certificates in the Ujjwala Yojana by the government. I think I would clarification of this government and the Honorable Finance Minister in one of his replies last week said that states must help, states and the center government should work together in reducing petrol and diesel prices. The problem is GST money has, so states don't have money for their social sector programs. हमारे जो गरीब है, शोषित है, पीड़ित है, वंचित है, उनके जो सोशल सेक्टर प्रोग्राम्स है, आपने जो जीएसटी का पैसा नहीं दिया, डिले किया, उसमें उनके सारे प्रोग्राम्स रुके पड़े हैं. ये जो डिजिटल डिवाइड हो रहा है आज बच्चों की पैंडेमिक के कारण, उसमें हमारे पैसे नहीं जा पाए. और ऊपर से अगर हम और भी पेट्रोल और डीजल में भी जो 10 पैसे हमको मिल रहे हैं सरकार को किसी, वो भी अगर दे दे तो खाने क्या ही मुश्किल हो जाएगा स्टेट्स को. सो आई थिंक गवर्नमेंट नीड्स टू बी अ लिटिल मोर एम्पैथेटिक, really see the numbers before they ask us to make such intervention. So I make a humble request with the Honorable Minister to help us with this GST. Then there's a very interesting speech which from the BJP made. His name is Tapir Gua, right? It could be pronouncing Tapir Gao. He made some very interesting suggestions. He talked about vaccination and he said to create the vaccine Atmanirbhar Bharat. I'm very happy about it. Doesn't really matter who takes credit for it. But I just want to tell him that, just 2 minutes, I'll wrap it up with that these companies that he's talked about in Atma, just to flag them, they were all started in 70. 1970 में सीरम इंस्टीट्यूट जब बनी थी, वो पूना में की कंपनी है. एवरी ग्लोबली चाइल्ड जो क्रॉप्स या याद आ रहा, वो सारी वैक्सीन पूना डिस्ट्रिक्ट में महाराष्ट्र में बनती है. पूरा आत्मनिर्भर, लेकिन ये 1980 वाला आत्मनिर्भर. And since I'm short of time, I don't want to get into details, but I want to ask a pointed question to so that you have about 35,000. Why is this drive when enough vaccine available in India? Why is this not a full-fledged process? Why are we not? Universal vaccination, which is the need of state like Karnataka, where you're ruling, the cases are going up. So why is courage? If you have 35,000 crores already, allocate. Then he talked about defense. The same member was talking about defense. I just want to flag it very quickly because I'm short of time. That in defense, please get it on record that the monies for the Air Force and the Navy, the budget has gone down. It has not gone up. Then he talked about, Bharat talked about Narega. I think the Honorable Finance Minister has already made a statement that government may increase Narega spending, which is a statement. I would like to ask a pointed question that why have you not got it in the supplement when Narega is under this kind of pressure? So the demand is there. Why is this government proactive? Just the last point, that the budget's big worry is the food. We appreciate the intervention by the government in challenging times. There were 3 departments exceptionally well with us: railways, food subsidy, as well as external affairs. We are very grateful for the work they have done for us and feeding for. But the food subsidy, I think there's no clarity in this budget vis-a-vis FCI, because FCI will have to resort to further borrowing from NSSF, possibly to the tune of 150 crores. You see what is happening. There is so much unrest in this. And if there is no clarity on FCI, I would request the Honorable Minister to do this and find a solution for cooperative federalism. There are a couple of more points, but I think short of time,
Madam,
I appreciate you giving to time, but I would like to ask a pointed question on health, which you're going on. What are you committed to universal vaccine to give? Thank you for indulging me. Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Mehta, please.
This is perhaps the third time that we are discussing